Alright folks, we are almost ready to start the tournament. We have 6 people, 6 players, ready to go to slap some fins and have fun under the sea. But first we need to go over some introductions, some intro, and then we'll go into our first match. So I'm going to turn down the game audio a little bit so it's easier to hear me. I don't know if y'all actually need that, but whatever. So let's see. First of all, let's take a look at the bracket. So we have, as I said, 6 people for the Merfight Beginners Only Brawl, number 2. And I really just appreciate everyone showing up. Everyone taking the time out of their Friday afternoons. I guess at this point, night for most folk. But most folk on the East Coast at least. We will be playing on the East Coast server. But if you prefer to play on a different server, please let me know. As long as both players agree, there shouldn't be an issue at all. But other than that, go check the rules on the challenge page. And if you have any other questions, let me know. This is supposed to be a welcoming and inclusive environment for everybody who wants to get into the game. So I do hope that we can accomplish that today. First things first. This is a game called Merfight, Curse of the Arctic Prince. Forgive my voice, I am a little bit, I have like a sore throat, sort of, so I may sound more Tom Waits than Tom Mohas, but you just have to deal with it for now. On that note, you'll probably hear a better version of my voice in a few minutes, but this is a indie game by Merfight, who you should go check out. Merfight Games. They are a indie game developer, and they've worked on plenty of cool projects. Go check them out. But this is their big project, the most recent thing that they've been working on for the last, I want to say, at least a couple of years. I got on the project, or got hip to the project, I should say, in 2019, but I know he's been working on it for a while, so keep that in mind when you see all this. It's basically one person's work. I'm not going to call Matt an auteur, because that's not really the spirit they bring to a project, but they most definitely have done the lion's share of the work here, and it really shows just how much work he's done. So I want to just say thank you to Matt. I know they're probably lurking in chat somewhere, but thank you so much for making a great game that we all appreciate coming together to experience. So with that being said, we're going to start with our first match of winners round 1. It's going to be XROS, also known as Ross, and D-Hamster, the developer of Mega Knockdown, which is another indie fighting game that you should go check out. It's a turn-based fighting game, a man of my heart, and it's available on Steam right now. It's still in development, but it's really down to the metal. The game is fantastic, and the artist they're working with, Alan, is actually really just doing an amazing job upgrading the visuals. So definitely want to shout that game out as well. And I really appreciate D-Hamster for showing up and spending some time. So we're going to go over to, here we go, the versus screen. Hey, thank you to Toast Rider, who's also in the tournament today, for helping me set this up. All right, we're going to go into the first match. It's going to be X-Ross versus D-Hamster. And if all the other players, Toast Rider included, could you go to spectate? That would be fantastic. That would just make this a whole lot easier. Okay, it looks like D-Hamster's going with Odon. Let's see if I can switch that up. There we go. We got D-Hamster with Odon. And the game's ready to go. Let's rock. Yeah, so we do have Merfight in chat. If you have any questions for him, feel free to shoot them over there in the Twitch chat. And otherwise, you can join us on Discord at Merfight Games. All right, let's see. We have Odon matchup. We have Common Rider Odon versus the regular story mode outfit. Or I should say the regular outfit. The story mode outfits are a little different. All right, D-Hamster being very defensive. I appreciate that. Doing a lot of blocking and jab checking. Whereas Ross is just a little bit more aggressive, jumping in. Ooh, getting hit, however, by a stray uppercut. Beautiful, beautiful Joden. Yes. I'm not a huge Kamen Rider fan, but I will appreciate that would be funny to someone who understands the reference. All right, let me bump the audio for the game a little bit. I realized that I turned that down for the me portion, but I think we can have a little bit of audio here. I appreciate all the game sounds in this game. Fantastic musical score, as well as really great work by a wonderful team of voice actors, who I am incredibly humbled to consider myself a part of. I'm not a professional voice actor by any chance. They are, however, and their work is, you know, immaculate. So this is still not using Gigi's. Oh, it's still using Gigi's music. Oh well. Well, see, Matt, you learn things, you know, every day. We have these tournaments to give you something to look at. So there you go. All right, and you can see X Ross here with this corner pressure. The statue, for those who are unaware, and since this is a beginner's tournament, I'm going to try to be a little bit more informative here, just so everyone knows. The statue is basically a mirror, right? If you're familiar with other fighting games, it will absorb a couple hits, and for every hit that it absorbs, it will have more potential when Odon breaks it himself to create a bunch of fireballs that go out. So it's both a defensive tool, an offensive tool, a mix-up tool, a shield, a lot of different things. It's a very versatile ability. I'm not going to call it a special move. It's one of those unique traits or unique states, unique actions. I don't exactly remember what it's officially called, but I think it's if you press both punch keys, you're going to get this statue that comes out. It has a cooldown, so you're able to see, you know, if it gets destroyed right there, you see a little ruin of what it used to be, and that'll go away, indicating that you are no longer on cooldown. Unique state. Okay, great. Yeah, and those are with either 2 punches or 2 kicks. So, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you catching that. All right. Ow, look at that. X-Ross jumping in with the hit. I've been commentating. Is that just the first match? Jeez, I needed to be better at catching this. I think that was the first match. I'm sure someone in chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but otherwise it looks like we're going into the next match. No? Was that 2 matches? This is the first of 2. Somebody help me. Yeah, I think it was just 1. Why are folks waiting? Yeah, my thought too. Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone's in agreement. It was 1. Let's hear what, yeah. No worries, Ross, it's all good. This is a beginners only tournament for that reason. We're here to let folks come in, play the game, feel comfortable. You don't have to worry about the tournament rules. That's my job. So don't worry about it at all. All right, we got X Ross back with their first game up against D Hamster. All right. Oh, they switched sides. Let me switch that. There we go. I'm a professional. Alright. So we still have the Christmas pajama Odon. I don't know what else to call him, really. Beautiful Jodon, yeah. Alright, both players being very defensive here. I really appreciate that. Odon's the kind of character that you can really, you know, play a barre or whatever you want to call it, like an angry gorilla. But otherwise, yeah, I know it's common, right? I'm sorry. But otherwise, you know, they are showing that you can very easily play a more defensive game just as well. So there we go. I like that. Jumping heavy kick. No, don't worry about it, Soul Force. I appreciate the lesson one way or the other. All right, we got some pressure with crouching jab, and it links into itself. So this is a combo in the corner. Gonna be death. Bam. X Ross is gonna take the first round of the second game. All right, once again, being very defensive. I love D Hamster's sort of just sitting back and just throwing out those uppercuts to fish for a launcher. It's a really effective strategy. Obviously, it looks like Xros is also getting a lot of value out of their rushdown strat as well. So I'm not going to try to say that the numbers don't lie, but I think both players are doing very well right now. All right, we got a fate cancel. Jumping over the fireball created by the statue. And that's the universal overhead. So if you see that, that's input with both heavy buttons. There we go. Once again, it both breaks the statue in that case and also creates a setup where your opponent has to block. All right. Gets the kill. And that's going to be Xros taking it 2-0. Good job. All right. Now the next match. Let's see. I have to swing around a little bit. Here we go. All right. So we have. How do I? Okay, so that's finished. It was Xros 2-0. All right, great. And so we're gonna do Male Sitch and Toast Rider next. So let's make those call-outs. All right. And once again, thank you all for joining. Really appreciate it. This is just one of many Merfight tournaments that we hold every year. Hopefully we're doing once a month for the Kumites, but this is also another series that we run called the Beginners Only Brawl. So if anyone wants to get into the game, learn how to play the game, you know, learn how to appreciate their indies, as Mr. MKO would say, I'd say this is a good place to start. You know, jump into one of these tournaments. If not now, then the next time we play, and get your game on. So, and once again, speaking of Mr. MKL, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. MKL because the homie released a magazine. Let's see if I can get the link. He released a digital magazine, which, okay, I did get the link, great. Which I'm going to link in chat. It's absolutely worth checking out. Oh, I forgot. The versus stream needs to be updated, doesn't it? Shit. I fudged that up. Don't worry about it. I'll fix the thing in a second. This is the match. All right. Alrighty. We should be good. And just for the sake of it, hey, versus stream. Okay, there we go. Back to the match. Sorry. I'll do that. I'll do that quicker next time, hopefully. All right. So into the match, we have Toast Rider, who is an indie fighting game connoisseur, as well as a big supporter of the Samurai Showdown. I almost said Shampoo. Samurai Showdown community. I believe they support. I believe they support Samurai Showdown. What is it? It would be 6. So, really interested to see what they do with Merfight. And Male Sitch is a player I have never seen before, unless I'm wildly mistaken. But I'm really glad that they decided to pick up the game and to join the beginner-only tournament. This is great. So it's Arctina versus King Ro, both characters who are very good, I would say, up close and from afar. They excel at their ranged game, but there's nothing to say that when you get them up close, they can't still get out of there, as Sonic the Hedgehog would say. And Road rolls out of the corner there to avoid the attack out of Arctina. Tries to do the armored move, but I believe gets punished for it. Nice little combo out of Toast Rider. And the jumping light kick, I believe that was, maybe it was a heavy kick. One hits twice, so it's easier to tell. Got some parries out of King Row. Alright, I'm dropping some frames here, so sorry about that, folks. But, ooh, yeah, really bad, eh? Alright, and that was Toast, up 1. And they switch sides. Oh no, they did not switch sides. Okay, great. Great!
The waves of fate are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
Alright, I hope we're back. Just dealing with some net issues. Hopefully that will help resolve it for the time being. Looks like we're in the green. And speaking of in the green, we have King Row coming in with a jump in, but it gets roll canceled and punished by Toast Rider's Artina. Goes for an icicle setup, but then universal overhead saying, what icicle? By the way, for beginners in chat and in the match, the icicle hits mid, so what that means is you don't have to block low or high. You can, either one will do, basically. It's not a mix-up, so to say. Now, what it does do is it makes you block, right? And it kind of enforces a mix-up, but it's not a mix-up in and of itself. Alright. Also, Matt, do you see these shadow effects going on? I think that's really interesting. So there's a shadow of the special effect. I don't know if that's intended or not. Alright. Goes for the icicle on setup, but the wake up is such that they got up and it was kind of an empty mix-up. That being said, they got a grab for it, so. Alright, lots of jump-ins out of King Row. Thankfully, King Row has one of the best jump-ins in the game with his heavy kick, so. Okay. Good to hear, Matt. And we have a roll out of the corner with Toast Rider going for the punish. And a universal overhead into a super. Now keep in mind, beginners out there, universal overhead can be canceled just like a normal can. So if you have any specials that can be normal canceled, which are any special, you can cancel them out of a universal overhead. Just keep that in mind. Alright, Toast Rider is going to take it 2-0. Good stuff, Toast Rider. Alright, so let's see. I'm tracking things in way too many places. Speaking of which. Alright, just give me 2 seconds, folks. I just need some time to fulfill some administrative stuff. Alrighty. And before we get there, I just want to let you know the next match is going to be Angry Little Tuna and X Ross, just so you players can get mentally prepared. But give me a second. As in, do not start. Alrighty. That's good. Let's change the tournament bracket, because we have the bracket right here. We want to update that, right? Of course we do. So that was 2-0. Alright. So. Now we are on to winners semis. Alright. And we don't need to be... There we go. We don't need to be that exact with all our scores, right? Okay, wonderful. So, if you folks are queued up, what we have, Angry Little Tuna is here. Mousitch, could you go to spectate? And then it's going to be Angry Little Tuna with Nako. Okay, did we have that correct? We did, great. And X-Ross. So, before I forget, versus screen. I don't know why it says that one's 2-0. They're not 2-0. But hey, that's fine. Alright, here's the match. Yeah, why does it say 2-0?
Here comes a new challenger!
It shouldn't say that. Oh, of course it flips the teams. Yeah, okay. You have to swap their sides back. It's a tux glitch. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Is that a solved? Do we have the infinite buffer glitch? We also may have a spectator having some kind of issue. But if it's spinning, we should be good. I don't know, Matt. You let us know. All right. Just let me close the stream. Someone says in chat. Yeah. Game locked. Oh no, game's in. All right. Looked like somebody had a cat on their keyboard. Okay. So we have X-Ross with the story mode costume now, and Angry Little Tuna with the classic Nako costume. Oh, takes a while to sync. Okay. Alrighty. Well, oh, that's weird. Angry Little Tuna's thing is not working. It's probably a glitch. Let me switch it back. Okay, that's better. Alright, looks like X-Ross is doing a lot of damage, just making the rushdown work. The 3 supers link together. Technically chained, but I love it. It's great. Another piece of what? Oh, art. Duh. Okay. That's why they don't let me on the mic unless I'm streaming. Alright. So both players playing very defensive now. Well, maybe not X-Ross. They're definitely making those jump-ins, but they're also blocking fairly well, so I'm not going to take that away from them. Ooh. Speaking of not having to block, though, the statue is able to take that projectile hit. As I mentioned before in the other match, it's kind of like a shield, you know? It's like a mirror or whatever you want to call it. My apologies for having some technical internet issues, but hey. Alright, we're back in the game. Ooh, we got the reversal uppercut. And the fireball, just a little bit too slow to hit on wake up. Or maybe too fast. There we go. Alright. Backing up to collect those bubbles. That's something I haven't mentioned, which is very important to playing this game at a high level, is collecting bubbles. So every time you or your opponent get hit, I believe, or blocked, feel free to correct me there, you're going to drop these bubbles onto the screen, which can be collected to increase your meter. So keep that in mind. That's actually a very effective part of playing the match. Alright. Going back to the lobby and going back into the match. Alright, switching sides. Perfect. Alright, so we have sticking with Nako. And we have, oh, both trading round start. That was great. Probably heavy attacks as well, because it looked like the hit stun was very similar. Alright, universal overhead gets the hit. Goes into a combo. Ooh, I love to see it. Alright, we got the statue on wake up. Ooh, looks like the statue had a lack of texture to it. I wonder if that's a glitch or not. I want to bring that up to Matt. Best stage, let's go. Yeah, it is honestly one of the best stages. It's pretty tight. Ooh. And X-Ross gets it with the standing jab. That was just well, now it's match point for Ross. Let's see what happens. Alright, get the block. And Ross gets a hit. In the corner, Odon combos can be devastating. So, oh, there we go. A little reset. But you know what? Angry Little Tuna is able to jab out, and they're able to block effectively, if anything. So, alright. But unfortunately, there's a grab that you can combo out of. Drops the combo and blocks the universal overhead. Ooh, okay. Getting some stray hits in there. Jumps out. gets hit with a fireball. Once again, getting hit with a fireball and jabbing out to avoid that poison. So we have the Nako super. Oh, and unfortunately the super cancel shot the opposite direction. That might be a bug. That might just be how it is. I don't know. I'll have to look in that scenario. But there we go. Xros is going to take it 2-0. Alright, good games, folks. Alright, just recording the match. And you folks can take a look at the bracket as I update it. Alrighty. And so our next match is going to be Soul Force versus Toaster Rider. Let's see if I can figure that out before you get ready to play. There we go. Swap. Hey, there we go. Swap. Okay. We should be good to go. Whenever you folks are ready. Oh, come on. The score didn't reset? That's really silly. Reset scores. Okay. Yeah. It's like, yeah. No, reset, please. I don't want the score to be 2. Please stop. Oh, fucking A. Just kill me. What the heck? Okay, well, either way, I'm struggling. And the match is about to start, so that's great. Let's switch to the actual game screen. How about that? Alright, at least we have the stuff there correct. We don't need the score to be correct, right? Alright, let's... Okay, it's probably because I just didn't select the actual bracket. There we go. Okay, now everything's good. Just had to fiddle with it for a bit. Alright, and we got Toast Rider holding Soul Force in the corner. I believe these gentlemen are amigos in real life. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen, whether some of their personality comes out in this matchup. Alright, we have the jump over with, looked like light kick out of Soul Force. Jumping up another cross up, this time with heavy kick. And Toast Rider, ooh, sets up the icicle a little early, so it actually disappeared before Soul Force could get hit by it, but then they just went in for a low. Standing low is something you have to watch out for both of these characters, actually. They're standing heavy, or excuse me, they're standing light kicks are both low attacks, so they can start combos just like any other button, basically. It's weird to break things down like they are in a traditional fighting game because everything chains in, not chains, everything is cancelable, right, into specials. So it's not like there's some normals that you can't cancel out of. They all can be. If you want to start a combo with a jab, you can. It's going to change your scaling, right, but it's not going to really affect the combo all that much. Alright, wow, we have 3 in a row. Is it going to happen one more time? Ooh, we have a backdash out of Soul Force. Also, a recent change was made so that regular backdashes have, I think, some grab invulnerability. Don't quote me on that, but that's my understanding. Alright, and Soul Force is going to be able to take a round here. 1 round apiece. And once again, shout out to all the voice actors who really brought these characters to life. Alright, we have a Rekka out of Toast Rider here, going in with a nice jump in. A few frames of invul, nice. Alright, whoa, that was interesting. The jumping heavy punch did not hit there, but oh, and there we go. Speaking of not hitting, sometimes the pirouette super can be a little odd to cancel into. Thankfully, canceling out of it is really easily. I think that was a great change from Matt, making the pirouette super more of a combo filler, because Gamma doesn't really have that great of supers when it comes to actually combining them together. So, alright, we just saw the wake up attack out of Soul Force, and then Toast Rider canceling their uppercut into the kill. The kill. Alright, Toast is going to be up a game. Going back to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. Wow, and Soul Force says this is the second time I've ever fought someone. That is amazing. That is honestly really cool. Malesvich or Malesvich, can you go to spectate, please? That would be great. Alright. And the next match between Soul Force and Toast Rider is up next. This is going to be Soul Force's what? Third game, you said? If last one was your second? But, okay. Here we go. They're doing really well despite that. I mean, it shows that fundamentals can go a long way in these kind of games. And another reason why I like to host these beginner tournaments, because the game really does give you the tools to play it. It's not some archaic, knowledge check, at least at the beginning level. All fighting games eventually become that, but what can you do? Alright, we have a jump into Rekka, setting up with the Icicle, but Soul Force is able to jab out. Here we go, Universal Overhead into a nice little two-hitter. Love to see it. Don't forget, those Universal Overheads are special cancelable. You can treat them kind of like normals when it comes to a combo. Same is true, actually, of a lot of the unique states. If they have a hitbox, they're often special cancelable. Alright, no Icicle this time on setup. We have the Andy Bogard kick into the Gamma Crush. I am very glad that a character named Gamma has that move. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. All these references. And, and the characters themselves. Honestly, they're really great. I'm going to be able to block that super. The Icicle goes away before they... Oh, no. The dive super is able to hit. Rolling right into the corner into the SPD. Getting the blender. And that's a cancelable one. Oh, no. For the kill. Wow, somebody clip that. You know what? I can clip that. That was sweet. Oh, that was dope. All right. Okay. Yeah, so for someone who only just started playing, they knew that they knew that the command grab was special cancelable, or excuse me, dash cancelable. So, and that's for everybody listening. It's called a pop cancel. So that's canceling just about anything, including like pre-jump frames, into a dash, either up, down, left, right. Actually, those are the only directions, but yes, those. Oh, gets hit with the grab. I mean, Ross, you're doing amazing. So that's the whole point of these beginner tournaments. It's tough to get folks out if they're not consistently hitting up the Kumites. But if you're not hitting up the Kumites, man, it's probably been a while. So I appreciate everyone showing up and taking the time to play this awesome game. And in some cases, de-rust and learn, but in other cases, just have a good time. That's all I'm looking for. The Universal Overhead is going to hit out of Toast Rider, except the follow-up super does not. Gamma Crush, however, fairly easy to block. Punishes with a regular grab, and the Universal Overhead just is going to hit from that range. That's just what it's what it is. Oh, going for the chip kill, but Soul Force is not going to hear it. Soul Force going up one game against Toast Rider. Also up one game, so technically neither is up, but whatever. When it's up, isn't that a song? It's up when it's up. I don't know. My partner would laugh at me for making that reference, but okay. Here we go, going back into the match, and we do have a side switch. Let us see if the soul burns in the heat of battle, or if the Samurai Showdown weapon character will take the day. Alright, let's see what happens. Toast Rider going for the opening sweep into the Rekka. Icicling just as a taunt at this point. The uppercut is able to pick up at that range. Interesting. Also, I didn't mention it already, because I'm assuming most people know, but since it is a beginner's tournament, those gems next to your health, those are called pop gems, right? You gain one of those pop gems when you fill one of your bars of meter. You have 3 of those little energy bars. When you fill one of those, you get a gem. So There you go. That's basically how it works. Some of the implications of that are that if you have 3 bars of meter, you're not able to gain any more gems. And it creates this kind of system where you want to spend to be able to gain, right? You got to spend money to gain money. Same thing is true here. All right, Toast Rider is going to be up a match around whatever words are all made up. Oh, well, look at that combo. We got a jump in kick into the uppercut. And then the pirouette super out of Gamma here. All right. Ooh, backdash to almost imitate the roll forward. Universal overhead is going to hit for Martina. Going for the old 2-hitter. This is a classic combo. Setting up on Oki. Icicle goes away, so really that combo was the only thing keeping them in pressure, but, you know, that being said, you're still able to pick them up. Toast Rider doing the Wombo combo twice in one game. Watch out. Oh, and then the back throw is comboable in the corner. That was nice. I love to see that kind of knowledge pay off in a match. Ooh, look at this jump canceling stuff. Everybody's pop canceling. Hey, and Toast Rider is going to take it 2-0. Good stuff, Toast. That was a good match. All right. Whew. Well, while I do some administrative stuff, I hope you folks enjoy a look at the bracket that I will be updating. I will also be updating it on Challenge if you want to follow along. All right, so 1, 2, buckle my shoe. All right. So 2-1. That's what yeah, I know. 1, 2, 2, 1. Come on, math doesn't matter either. Everything's a lie. That's the lesson I'm trying to impart to you folks. All right, so let's see if we can grab the next match, which I'm gonna let the semifinals chill for a bit, right? We're gonna go down to do swap. You're gonna give Soul Force a chance to relax, I think, right? We're gonna go to Angry Little Tuna versus Male Sitch. I think that'll be the next match for us to jump into. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, and everything's good on my side. So whenever you folks are ready. So let's see. D Hamster, can you go on spectate? That'd be great. Alright, so we have Nico versus another character. I'm kidding. I have to swap teams to get that to work. Okay. Thank you so much, by the way, Toast Rider, for helping me out with that. That's amazing. Alright, D Hamster, once again, if you don't mind just clicking spectate, toggle spectate, that would be great. It's not essential, obviously. Okay, so they have the match set up. They should be good to go. All right. Just waiting on you, Malsich, to... Oh, sorry. No, sorry. I realized I didn't actually call the match. I'm just having so much fun. Malsich versus Angry Little Tuna. First to 2. Thank you. Sorry about that. I forget that sometimes people aren't actively listening, which is totally fine. I don't either, usually, when I'm in a tournament, but sometimes I forget. All right, we're going into it. Oh, that was well timed, except for sides being wrong. Okay. Here we go.
The waves of fate are crashing.
You know, I couldn't say it better myself. All right. Yeah, I won't shut the fuck up about that. Sorry. It's too funny. Oh, look at this. We have such defensive play out of both players. Really just like blocking at the most opportune times. I appreciate that. They're both kind of... Oh, gets the armor. Male Sitch. Male sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying it like that. And angry little hamster, I mean tuna. Shit, that's way worse. Sorry, homie. Angry little tuna gets a Rekka combo there, and then oh, look at Malesitch with the crouching heavy punch. It like hits from such a long range. It's a really effective button. Ooh, and angry little tuna blocks the super, rolls out at the perfect time without getting hit. That's actually very impressive for anyone unaware, because that super hits not only a bunch of times, but behind and in front and everywhere. So being able to roll and actually not get hit there was really good timing. All right, Malesitch is up around, but that's not going to stop angry little tuna. Got the universal overhead, however, it missed. Jumps back. I like that. That was really interesting looking. And gets the jump in combo, but the super was just a little too late. However, oh, and the super cancel was a little late there as well. Or early, hard to say. And Malesitch comes in with the command, or excuse me, the regular grab. I want to catch myself there. And Tuna, unfortunately, having some of their strings blocked. One of the benefits of a Rekka is being able to delay the hits, right? But it also is sort of a double-edged sword in that regard. Alright, you see a lot of jumping out of Malesitch. And there we go, anti-airing with the fireball is Angry Little Tuna. Trying to jump out of the corner, however, and just look at that. Look at those heavy buttons. They just have so much priority and real estate, right? And then the rush down out of Malesitch is very impressive. Goes for the parry, however, gets hit by the fireball. And the blocked super, let's see, do we get a roll? We do get a perfectly timed roll, and Angry is going to take it. Nice, 1 round apiece. This is unbiased commentary, but I'm just happy everybody's having a good time. Oof. Alright, let's see. Ooh, okay. Starts off with the crouching heavy punch. Once again, for that forward momentum, it's pretty quick for a heavy button, and also moves you forward, ducks you low. I hope I'm saying crouching heavy punch when I say that, by the way. Not forward heavy punch, like it's some kind of Smash game. Alright, we have Ro responding with the Icicle super. An Angry Little Tuna jockeying for space with some of the normals. Unfortunately, trying to jump out of the corner and gets hit by the spin cycle. Ooh, gets the combo, the grab out of the corner. And then a little delayed satisfaction there with the Rekka hitting on the third hit only. And as you saw there, it only lasted for about a quarter of a second, but Angry Little Tuna was able to poison some of the bubbles, push Ro into them, and then poison him without actually having to hit him. That being said, Ro's able to turn off that poison by hitting Neko himself. And you can see that here in full display. Neko is blocking all of these hits, which means the damage is just ticking away. Alright, goes for the grab in the corner. Pushes out. That's another benefit of Neko's... Oh, hello there. Neko's Rekka series is the second hit has a lot of pushback on block. Alright, and then Malesitch is going to take the first game with that combo in the corner. That was impressive. Alright, it is 1-up for Malesitch going into the next match.
Here comes a new challenger! Worthless scum.
I love this stage, by the way.
The waves of fate are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
I think I preferred it without the video filters, but it's like really cool no matter what you do. Oh man, it almost looks like the fisheye is blinking too. Alright, unfortunately that super drops there. I don't know why necessarily. You can also see Malesitch just really taking advantage of their heavy buttons. The jumping heavy kick, the crouching heavy punch, standing heavy punch. They seem to be well versed in this character's buttons for sure. Speaking of which, I just saw a standing light kick out of Angry Little Tuna. That's showing me something, because that button's, I think, fairly good at disjointing and also very fast. And by disjointing, I mean like having your hitbox change in ways that help you avoid certain hits, right? Hey, the universal overhead, talking about disjointing, it does go over some lows like that. Maelsis tries for the combo, gets a 2-hitter, but isn't able to get the icicle out there. That is one of those moves that has a lot of startup, so you're going to have to use one of his heavy ones, I think, in most scenarios to get it to work. And the cross-up in the corner, the super does have a guaranteed cross-up, so you got to watch out for that. Oh, and the universal overhead trades for the win. Oh, and I forgot to switch sides. Sorry, homies. All right.
Dive in.
So Toast Rider is having a row or row with King Row. I can't decide. All right, yeah, there we go. Angry Little Tuna sees the benefit of the knee having a reset property. It's not really a finisher, which is good because your opponent doesn't get a reversal out of it, but it is a little reset that you can mess with. It's also the reason, I think, I can't speak for Matt, but I think it is one of the reasons that the reset was actually added, the reset hop. Because there were certain players in top tier Merfight that were just tearing it up by making folks reset in the air and then grabbing them immediately. It still burns. Tough acting to neck. Alright, we got a Rekka series coming out, but then the cancel is a little bit too early. It's really tough to cancel the third hit, so you might even be better off just doing the second hit into the super, just so you know. Speaking of which, Maelsitch taking it back one more round. Now this is going to be game point.
Dive in.
Alright, Angry Little Tuna gets a nice little poison combo. You can see the damage is still tacking in. Tacking up, tacking, whatever. Tacking isn't the word, that's why I'm getting confused. Ticking, thank you, ticking up. Alright, and the armor, just kind of, as I said before, jockeying for space, right? It's a big part of fighting games, just putting buttons out there and saying, hey, are you going to get hit by this? Okay, you will? Great, got you. And there's a super reset, I think, out of Maelsitch for a lot of damage there, 16 hits. But Angry Little Tuna has a full bar of butter, stick of butter. There we go. My brain's a little fried. It's been a long day. Yeah, disgusting. I agree. All right, and Row, match point. Just a lot of pressure here, but let's see. And there we go. Maelsitch is going to take it with a jumping heavy punch. All right. Good. That was it 2-1? Or just 2-0? No, it's 2-0. Angry Little Tuna was up a round at that point. Okay. Good games. And thank you so much, Angry Little Tuna, for joining. Sorry I wasn't able to play more this week, but I am looking to play anytime you let me know. Okay, so the next match is going to be, let us see. It's going to be Soul Force versus D-Hamster, but just give me a moment to make some adjustments to the bracket. And check chat to make sure I didn't mess anything up. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we have coming up next. We have Soul Force versus D-Hamster. And I'm going to call them out in chat. Versus D-Hamster, first of two. Alrighty. Oh, and they're already jumping into it. Shit.
Here comes a new challenge.
I don't have the names right. You guys are too good. Okay.
Are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
Okay, did I get them right? Yeah, cool. Okay. Hey, thank you, Angry Little Tuna. We really appreciate you showing up. Alright, we have D-Hamster really jumping in with Odon, which is something I expect out of Odon players. Undoubtedly, jumping is one of his best things. Despite having no aerial specials, he does really do a good job with his jumping buttons, including jumping light kick for that cross-up. It's devious. The cross-up reset. Okay, well, speaking of normals, Gamma is also sort of the king or queen of normals, the non-binary god or goddess. I need to find a Non-binary term. Shit. Lord. There we go. But either way, they are the master of good normals, basically. They have so many good normals, standing low. Actually, speaking of which, both of these characters have a standing low as well. I believe the same button, light kick. It's Arctina, Odon, and Gamma. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Sweet. Alright, D-Hamster is up around, but Soul Force is putting them in the blender. Make that soul glow. Boom. Alright. Ooh, and the Gamma Crush for the kill in the round. So it's currently 1 round apiece. Both players showing their mettle. Also, if you don't realize, that Gamma costume is a reference to Schwarzblitz, a Andrea production. So go check out that indie developer as well and their projects. Absolutely, Ross. Gamma is sick. Gamma is one of those characters that when Matt revealed them, I was like, okay, I have to play this character. Admittedly, I say that of a lot of things, but Gamma really did win my heart. Alright, both players sort of even on meter, if you want to consider a pop gem similar to a bar. Alright. The jumping light kick, I love to see it. Alright. Gamma using the double kick unique state, which is sort of a rolling, I don't know what you call it, a rolling kick. I almost wanted to say rolling Sobot, but I don't even know what that means. It just sounded right. Alright, we have some armor coming out of Soul Force, finally using that unique trait. Unique state? There we go. I'll get it right. Bogard kick goes over the super there, armoring up, blocks the jump in, but then still gets hit. You can see the 2-hit combo there. The armor does count as getting hit, and you can combo into things that you would normally not be able to combo into, given that they were armored. What I mean specifically by that is command grabs, right? So if you have someone armored, you hit them once, you can immediately cancel that into a command grab, and because they're still in neutral, technically, they get hit. Oh, wow! Look at that super animation. I don't know why I've never seen that before. Why am I just seeing that now? Am I going crazy? Okay, Soul Force. Soul Force takes the first game. I think I'm going crazy. Alright, we have D-Hamster, Soul Force. Male Sitch, could you please go on spectate? That would be much appreciated. There we go. Thank you, Melsich. Appreciate it. Matrified answered it recently. Interesting. Super KO on timeout? Is that specific? Like just super KO on timeout? I don't know. Or is it just KO with a super? Alright, either way, we're going to the next match, and the teams are swamped. There we go. Problem solved. Now, this is my favorite stage. Although it does sound like Gigi's music. Just Gamma Super Throw. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it looks amazing. I would love that on almost any of the supers. I'm a big fan of like the Marvel series when doing a super literally like transforms the background entirely. Music is correct? Okay, well. I guess this is just that tune that I'm listening to all the time in my head. Speaking of which, Soul Force is up a round and a game. So this is now match point against the D-Hamster. Either way this goes down, I think you all should go check out Mega Knockdown by D-Hamster. It is an amazing project, a game that I actually do play in their online leagues. So if you're interested, come check it out. It's a good game. Alright, we get a command grab out of Soul Force. I love that jumping heavy kick out of D-Hamster as well, just kind of checking that space. Ooh, uppercut on a wake up. Not doing the regular reversal either. That's great. That's game knowledge right there. They didn't do the regular reversal. They did the command reversal when they woke up. So literally waiting until they wake up and the first frame they can do it, doing it, instead of doing the canned reversal that you're able to do while you're already on the ground. If I just made all that up, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure that makes sense. Oh my god, Gamma Super, once again, has this dope animation. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. You're right, you don't want to overuse it, right? I think it's cool, but... Yeah, there we go. Speaking of overusing, do it again. Yes! Oh my god, I'm sorry, D-Hamster, but that was amazing. Soul Force is going to take it 2-0. Very dominant. What's the reversal command? It depends on your character. It's either kick or punch. For most characters, it's kick. For like, I think 2 or 3, it's punch. Maybe 2. Alrighty, so I'm going to update that. It was 2-0. And do not start, please. If you are looking, do not start. Alright, what did I F up? Oh, no. Well, I didn't F up anything. Nobody needs to know. I'll just never look again. Alright, so we're going to do Soul Force versus Mailsitch. Let's see. Soul Force, Mailsitch. Dun, 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 dun. And that is losers round 2. Right? Yeah. It's actually not loser semis, is it? I guess it is. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not that smart. It's late. So, let's see. Mailsitch versus Soul Force. Mailsitch, you just have to get off of spectate to be able to play. Oh, and you do have those. All right, and versus.
Here comes a new challenger.
There we go. All right, Mailsitch, you just have to toggle spec. No, I have to let you know in chat, don't I? Soul Force, first to 2. Sorry about the delay there. All right. Oh, almost ready. Soul Force versus Mailsitch. You're ready to go. All right, rock and roll. Oh, and the teams are switched. Yeah, who doesn't love command throws? They're amazing. And Soul Force still rolling in with the Gamma versus Mailsitch's Row. You know, it took me like 3 or 4 years to realize Row is the name of fish eggs. And I know it's spelled differently, but like, his name is fish eggs, basically. It's kind of funny. I feel like if his name was Balls, I don't know, just, yeah, okay. Not to take anything away from anyone named Balls. Speaking of Balls, Soul Force jumping in for the command grab in the corner. Alright, we have a jump in heavy punch out of Mailsitch, as well as an icicle from full screen. That fireball is very interesting, namely because it's not a fireball. Alright, it hits on a very specific part of the screen, and it actually eats other fireballs, so keep that in mind. Oh, there we go. King Row hitting with that super. That little death sound from Gamma reminded me a lot of Castlevania's, Super Castlevania, I think. When you die, it's a little echo sound. Ugh. It's great. All right, speaking of great, we got a normal grab coming out of Soul Force, and then a command grab as well. Really mixing it up. Going for a low, but getting jumped on, and Mailsitch is just showing them the power of the heavy punch. Crouching heavy punch, I don't think is plus, but it does have so much forward momentum. Standing heavy punch, however, is plus, so you kind of have to respect that. It's at least safe, if nothing else. Ooh, jump in to avoid the super. That was really cool. I'm going to clip that. That was really nice. just the thought, you know, 2 steps ahead. I love to see a neutral jump, especially when it's able to completely avoid that super there. All right, the armor coming in handy, just avoiding the follow-up combo after that jump in. And then Soul Force, ooh, gets hit with the wake-up reversal. And the jumping heavy punch again, getting hit. And that's a ground bounce. Almost could have killed. Oh my god, we're getting the chip scenario. And Melsich gets the kill with the crouching punch. Crouching heavy punch, I should say. That was impressive. I love to see it. Alright. I'm actually going to clip that as well. That was too cool.
Here comes
Alright,
a new
next match.
challenger.
Melsich up 1. And I got to switch the teams. Okay. Rock and roll. By the way, shout out to the tournament stream helper and everyone running that. I think it's Wolf TV, but either way, shout out to them. This is a great tool. All right, we have a jumping heavy punch out of Soul Force. It's a, as I said, very good button because it hits just about everywhere on the screen, right? If you go and look at the hitboxes or hit spheres, they are abundant. Ooh. A plus frames out of the heavy punch there. And the command grab setting up in the corner with Gamma. Goes for the normal grab. I love the jockeying for space here. You can see they're all doing this very intentionally. But it's just, you know, the no damage combo, right? They're all missing or blocking or avoiding. It's great. I love to see it. Oh, and the punish out of the Bogard super. Or, I don't know. Is that really a Bogard super? Bogard that goes up, right? I don't know. Ooh, we got the crouching heavy punch with the anti-air. But look at that super whiff just a little bit. Just enough that they're able to sit there and punish it with the command grab. And then, ooh, the low into the command grab is going to take the round for Soul Force.
Lap 2.
Yeah, and look at that barkeep just awkwardly standing there menacingly. All right. Ooh, and the punish coming out of Soul Force there. Ooh, the jumping heavy kick from Melsich. Gets the hit, gets the combo. See, 18-19 hits. Love to see it. Ooh, jumps out of the command grab setup. Yeah, they saw that coming. Ooh, we got the push block. I love seeing these newer players really taking advantage of the defensive tools available to them. Not just blocking, but push block, rolling, all the options. You know, wake up reversal. Ooh, the icicle is able to punish that super, and Melsich says, "No, get out of here. The skies are mine. I am the Russian Cyclone." All right, and we have both players here. Melsich on game point. Soul Force up, well, not up, but with 1 round. Let's see what happens here. Soul Force eagerly ready to take back the points that are owed to him. All right, blocks the icicle. Full screen does give you a chance to block and dash. You don't have to just sit there and take it. I would suggest blocking it, however, because if you try to jump, the hitbox is such that you're probably going to get hit, right? All right, let's see. Soul Force blocks the entire super. Able to punish for a 2-hitter. Dash cancels out of the command grab, I believe. Ooh, Gamma Crush is a very good anti-air, which you can follow up from, I believe. Nothing there, but that's not an issue. You will take the super. You know, we take those. All right. Ooh, rolls for the punish with both kick buttons. I love to see that at a Gamma. Oh, hi, Cat. How you doing, baby? All right. Soul is going to take it back 1-1.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right.
The waves of fate are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
Hell yeah. All right. Both players are up 1 game. And after this, we're going to be getting into losers finals, winners finals, and grand finals. So these will be first of 3. This will be the last I believe the last. First of 2 match. No, never mind. There's one more coming up. The semifinals. Winter semifinals. Alright. Ooh, looks like Merfight is getting blocked here. Getting the command grab for Soul Force into the combo, but it drops. And the jump out of the command grab is perfect. Perfect counterplay from Merfight there. Jumping over the kick unique state. Rolling into that command grab, it looked like. Lots of jumping heavy punches. That's an interesting button, given that his heavy kick just takes up so much range. But I see why you might do that. Ooh, wow, look at that. Punish coming out of Merfight. That puts him on match point. A place they are familiar with. But let's see if Soul Force is able to bridge a comeback. Shoutouts to all our viewers, by the way. Looks like we have at least a couple bots in there, as well as some real people. Oh, and the heavy punch doesn't combo into the command grab, unfortunately. It rolls out with the kick. Unique trait. Blocks, but the Merfight is able to catch it with the jumping heavy punch. Although, you know what? Try again. It works this time for Soul Force, and then they armor up. I win the neutral, is what they say. Spiggity spooch I win the neutral. Okay. And Merfight gets the blocked super here. Let's see what the punish is going to be. It's going to be a command grab, no dash cancel. Ooh, dash cancel's back instead. And the pop push. Ooh, but Merfight is going to take it with the icicle. Good games. That was impressive. Alright, thank you so much for joining us, Soul Force. We really appreciate it. Alright. So now we're going to go to the semifinals. So wait, this is winter semifinals. Yeah, no, this should still be first of 3. So I was right. I'm not that dumb. Unless I am, and then, you know, whatever. Who cares? Alright. So we have, I believe, X-Ross versus Toast Rider coming up next. Do not start the match, however, without me, because I am a dumb brain.
Here comes a new challenger!
See what I mean? It's not... Oh, okay. No, it is actually working correctly. Yes. Toast Rider. Awesome. Okay, so we are good to go whenever you folks are ready. Rock and roll. Okay, great. We're going into it. And I don't need to change the sides. That's nice. All right, we're going into it. This is now first to 3. All right, this is now first to 3 because we are down to our top 3. So you're going to be deciding not only this match, but then who gets to fight the winner of this match after that. So, and then the grand finals. Woo! And then X-Ross, I mean, just getting this really vicious mix-up potential out of Odon. Toast Rider, however, bringing it back with the patented wombo combo. Gets hit by the wake-up reversal, however. Alright, goes for the jumping light punch. Kind of checking them in midair, right? You don't have to worry about getting hit by a heavy punch. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. We've been live for, well, for about an hour for the tournament. The stream has been about 2 hours long, so appreciate everybody who's sticking around, even for that time. Ooh, are we going to get the pickup? Yes, we are. I love to see that out of all Arcana players, but especially newer ones. You know, it's a little bit part of other players' toolkit already, but I really like to see these new players come in and just pick up those things, you know, from the get-go. It's very impressive. Alright, X-Ross is up 1 game in this match and still putting on a lot of pressure. Although Toast Rider does have the distance advantage, right? They can really apply pressure from a distance that Odon just has to block. Counterpoint being that you can also just use your statue too, right? That's a possibility. All right. Getting a block. Going for the full screen sweep. I love the audacity. Linking those jabs. Oh, look at this combo. Okay, I'm clipping that. That was cool. And we get the traditional combo, I'd say, out of Toast Rider. Let's see what they set up with. Icicle. Okay, gets a little combo. Some poking pressure. Ooh, the universal overhead hits about half screen there, but still blocked ever so diligently by X-Ross. And they're going for this kind of keep away game now. They realize that the ball is in Toast Rider's court, right? Speaking of the ball being in their court, they go for it and hit it into the stratosphere there with the crouching sweep. And the pop push coming out of Arctina, putting Odon back in the corner. Oh, you look at this combo. We've seen it before, but it's never looked quite as good. And the pop roll out of the corner for the punish is Toast Rider. A lot of jump-ins are paying off in this match. Jump-in cross-up with a light kick. Comes out of Odon. We have a tricky little setup there. Looked like a late or a too early jump-in, but it was to set up the statue exploding. Oh, and you can combo out of that. Interestingly enough, the boulder did not mess up the combo there. Going straight into their other super, and they still have 3 pop gems. Almost one more bar, and that is that. They're going to take the first game. X-Ross, that is. Good game. All right. Remember, this is first to 3, so keep that in mind, folks. Okay. Going on to Bolt stage. Let's see what happens here. We have... Nope, we're on the same sides. Perfect.
Lap 1. Dive in.
Dive in. All right. Ooh, we got a jump in out of Odon there. Nice little combo, except it drops. Universal overhead is blocked. But look at this little ditty. The statue is able to stop just about any offense that Arctina could do at that point. The Merst of guys. Uh-oh. You get to see some interesting stuff in the background here. Alright, we have a block from Toast Rider. Diligently blocking here, except when there's a pop cancel involved. Watch out. It can get much more difficult to block these fairly basic block strings once you start dash canceling around. It gets really wild. Alright. X-Ross is up a round and a game. Keep in mind this is first to 3, so we're going to be here for a little bit. Alrighty. We get a sweep out of Arctina going straight into the Herald combination, a classic combo. Alright, blocks the universal overhead and jabs out. Ooh, a really delayed jump and gets hit by the uppercut. Interesting interactions here. Uppercuts abound. Ooh, look at this combo! Oh my god. Jesus. Kabeezus. How much is this going to do? Do you get another bar? You do have another bar, and that's 40 hits. Please clip that. That is too damn cool. That was using basically everything they had. I love it. And the crowd went wild. Alright, the universal overhead gets jumped over, actually. Which is an interesting sight. If you went into training mode, you'd see how difficult that is. Alright. And Toast Rider gets a hit in the corner. Sets up for the hard knockdown. No icicle, just I'm hitting 4. I'm backing up. Call me a dump truck. Uh-oh, we got a jump-in combo out of Ross, and we've seen how deadly those are, especially when they lead into that ground bounce. Okay, Ross is going to take another game. They're up 2, but let's see if Toast Rider is able to clutch it out. All right. Going into King Rose stage, I believe. And keep in mind, you all are probably seeing some improved graphics, or at least changes to the graphics. You can actually go in and make changes to those in a very specific manner. So if you want to change something a little bit, adjust something ever so slightly, you can absolutely do that. Oh, look at that combo. I love to see the lightning legs used that way. And the statue there just blocking all of the Oki. Or, excuse me, all of the anti-Oki, I guess. Reversal options? There we go. That's the word. Dodge this. Okay, gets the combo into the universal overhead. Drops, however, and gets hit by the reversal. Ooh, gets a nice little combo and a hard knockdown. Sets up the statue. Goes for a... almost looked like an instant overhead that turned into hitting the statue, but that was impressive one way or the other. Now Ross is on match point in winners finals. Let's see what happens. Oh, absolutely, Soul Force. I agree. It does give it kind of a PS2 or a like a early DS or 3DS vibe. I really appreciate it, actually. All right, look at this. Gets the disparate wall bounce, but is able to pick up 7 hits out of that combo. And Toast Rider, ooh, trades, it looks like, with a super there. Able to make Ross spend that bar. Trading fairly amicably in terms of damage, however. Ooh, look at this combo. I love to see it. Will it kill, however? Send it to Sajam. Are we here? And it is. And that's it. Ross taking that match pretty decisively, 3-0. Good game. Alrighty. Then we're going to go down to Losers Finals with Toast Rider versus Mailsitch. But let me just set that up so nobody is confused. Toast Rider versus Mailsitch. I think we're going to get a matchup that we've definitely seen before. Alright. And we are going into Losers Finals with both of these wonderful players.
Here comes a new challenger!
For some reason, that's not working correctly. Okay, great. Alright, now we just need you folks to ready up, and we should be good to go. Ross, I think you just need to go to spectate, if you don't mind. Yeah, I gotta hit him. Gotta hit him where it counts. And we gotta swap teams. Problem solved.
The waves of fate.
I understand. As someone who lived in New England, or lives in New England, and has visited New Bedford on many occasions, well, yeah, is it technically like New Bedford, but also Narragansett Bay and all that stuff? Either way, yeah, Moby Dick has a close place to my heart. Call me Fishmail. I don't know. That's all I got. Alright, speaking of all I got, we have Toast Rider getting the Herald combination combo off. Yeah, this stage does rule. This is like a Shin Megami Tensei stage. I love it. I wish, honestly, I keep goading Matt into doing a horror-themed single-player game. I really think they would be great. They've already captured some really amazing sort of graphical styles, and I just can't wait to see what they do, you know, no matter what it is. But especially those emaciated horses, in one of the other stages. Like, damn, there's some just crazy looking stuff in this game. All right, Toast Rider's going to take that round, excuse me. Yeah, the fish head. Ah! Sans baby. Yes, it's not fetus of God. Is that what it's called? Yeah. There's one like that in Skullgirls as well, I think, a direct reference. Sans Underhood. Yeah. Alright, Mailsitch getting that, I want to say like 33% combo. Pretty fancy. Ooh, and the 8-8 pop cancel coming out of Toast Rider. They know what's up. Into the Herald combination. Going straight into that grab. Hard knockdown, someone once said. Alright, Universal Overhead gets punished. But it sent them to the other... I don't... What happened there? What was that wall bounce? I'm going to clip that because I don't know what that wall bounce was. That was funny. I guess it worked out in his favor, but he couldn't combo off it, obviously.
Dive in.
The Universal Overhead hits. All right, we get the Rekka series into the super. The uppercut once again. But the spin cycle gets the hit, confirms because it not only vacuums but causes a ground bounce. And the 8-8 pop cancel shown once again, but this time blocked correctly. The following mix-up, however, not so much. Toast Rider getting the hard knockdown in the corner, heavy damage. No Icicle, however. The interesting thing, in the corner, sometimes Icicle can be very difficult to block. Because normally you're at a space in which it's always going to hit on one side. But in the corner, yeah, you don't have that kind of certainty. All right, Toast is going to go up one game. Toast Rider making the journey out of hell like many mythical deities, including Kratos at one point. All right, Ross, if you don't mind just going on spectate, much appreciate it. Otherwise, we should be good to go.
Here comes a
Versus
new challenger.
And we're going into Bold Stage one more time.
But I must stop them.
The waves of fate are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
Ooh, the Icicle trades with the spin. I love to see it. Usually don't see that Icicle work all that well, except in anti-air situations, so always good to see it actually do some work. All right, little Icicle set up for the hit. It doesn't hit, but it doesn't matter, because the mix-up's coming. All right, Universal Overhead gets jumped over once again. Mailsitch able to use jumping in incredibly defensive situations. There we go, once again. Jumping on Wake Up, not getting hit by the Wake Up reversal, so you're able to not only avoid any normals that the player would poke out with, however, you're also able to come down and hit them. There's just a lot of benefit out of the neutral jump, you know? Alright, Toast Rider, however, being able to pay off those disparate little hits with fairly devastating combos.
Lap 2. Dive in.
Fairly devastating is also a very weird phrase. I don't think I would ever describe anything as fairly devastating, but maybe a small wave hitting a sandcastle. But hey. Alright, we get the corner combo. And you can pick up after that with Rekka. Just so you know, if you're curious. Blocking the entire spin cycle, getting a punish as well. Canceling from the second hit into the super instead of the third. It's a very good tactic when using a Rekka character in this game. Given that most of the third hits of Rekkas are launchers in some case. Or don't combo at all, so keep that in mind. Hey, the standing heavy punch punishes the Icicle super at that range. Mailsitch, however, coming in for the attack, and Toast Rider able to punish. Now they're going to go up 2-0. Alrighty.
Here
versus.
comes a new challenger.
All right, we're staying on the right side. Speaking of the right side of history, free Palestine.
Waves of fate are crashing. Lap one.
All right,
Dive in.
Toast Rider coming out with the sweep, getting punished with the icicle. Little urchin out there just to sort of poke. All right, Toast getting the grab, throwing them further into the corner. And the universal overhead hitting in the corner, the standing low hitting in the corner. That's what I call a 50-50. All right, the overhead jump in. Well, Mailstitch poking out with crouching heavy punch. I love to see that move actually work. Like, seeing normals being used for their intended purpose and them actually working is something good. God saw it and said it was good. Oh, the universal overhead hits close range. And I think this is going to be Toast Rider going to match point. Let's see if Mailstitch is able to pull it back. Either way, good games to all the players who have entered in this tournament. I mean, these players alone have made it to top 3. Everyone else, obviously had a great time and did a wonderful job showing off what they could do for their players. With their characters. And the icicle on Wake Up, enforcing that high-low mix. Toast Rider really developing a high-level game plan already this far in the tournament. And you can see there, because of that super, that the ring doesn't actually go all the way around the stage, which is interesting. I get you want to save polygons, but it's not really a squared circle, is it? It's an octagon either way, right? Whatever. All right, we have the universal overhead hitting in the corner. Once again, match point for Toast Rider, although the armor hits from Mailstitch, trying to do it twice. I don't know if that works, however. Maybe it does. And blocking the icicle super. You can just see Toast Rider being very defensive. I wonder if, yeah, an octagon would be fitting. I wonder if that's primarily due to their Samurai Showdown roots. It's a much more defensive game. All right, Mailstitch getting the hit. Not able to get the combo, however, and the Wake Up uppercut is going to take it from Toast Rider. Good games. Good games. All right, we have our grand finals. Toast Rider versus Ross versus 3. And I'm going to load that matchup. Oh, let me record that match first. How about that? How about that? Alrighty. And here we go. Grand finals coming up for you. And the players are pretty much good to go. Mailstitch, if you don't mind just dropping from the lobby works, going to spectate would be fine as well. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate it. And welcome to the grand finals of the Merfight Beginners Only Brawl number 2. Go to one of my favorite stages here with the emaciated antler horses. I fucking love those guys. They're great and creepy at the same time. It's like an Elden Ring thing, right? It's like disturbing but also mythical and not scary but weird. Right? Unnerving is the word, I should say. Alright, speaking of unnerving, here you go. We got the air hit grab out of Arctina. This is like yeah, it is like the KOF 15 stage. I know it. If they were glowing, even more. But honestly, I appreciate that Matt sort of did his own thing with it. It's really cool. It's a beautiful stage. All right, and Odon getting these hits, going for a regular grab into a super in the corner, able to follow up, but misses. Gets out of there, avoiding the mix-up, although techs the grab, that was good. I don't see a whole lot of techs, especially in a beginner's tournament. I love to see it. All right, not going for the kind of the pickup with light Rekka in the corner, but that's good. I don't know if it would have hit from that range. We get the hard knockdown with the hit grab super, still in the corner. No icicle setup, but blocks the reversal. I think that was a good choice there out of Toast Rider, not getting too greedy. And that means they're able to keep their opponent in the corner instead of getting hit for their efforts. So there we go. Once again, blocks the stand-up reversal. Not really, you know, doing anything too aggressive on Oki, just winning these neutral exchanges when it counts, right? All right, speaking of winning neutral exchanges, Ross coming in for the kill, and then Toast Rider following it up with a jump attack. And keep in mind, this is a first of 3, and Toast Rider is in losers finals. So if not in losers finals, in the losers bracket, coming out of losers, whatever. Either way, they're gonna have to win this set and then the next set to win the tournament. Essentially, they're gonna have to knock Ross into losers. Oh, and that super hitting on the back end, not something you normally see. The anti-air icicle there to pick them up. I love to see that specific use case. Right, punishing on block with the Rekka into double super. All right, now they're in the corner. Not setting up anything, just going straight for the pressure. Abare for days. Ooh, looking for that setup, but you know what? They did a little whiff as a treat. All right, Toast Rider going up a game. Good match. That was clutch. These are some really good matches we're seeing today. So once again, thank you all for joining. This is a lot of fun. And I should say, you know, we are playing this game. It is in early access. So they should be out of early access sometime this year, hopefully sooner rather than later. But you know what? We all appreciate Matt for putting in the hard work, keeping us all updated, and letting us you know, play this awesome game. Honestly, all of his hard work has led up to this. So it's awesome, and we really appreciate it. All right, we got the trade there. Odon's favor, able to turn it into a hard knockdown combo. Breaks the statue immediately just for the fireball and was able to pick up another combo. 8 hits, hard knockdown. It's a great little cycle there. Oh, and the follow-up is blocked by the statue. Arctina is able to push block out of the corner. Gets punished, however, for that whiff jumping normal. Oh my god. I'm just going to keep saying it, but this combo out of Ross is so damn cool. I love to see it. It might even be a combo challenge, and I just don't know, but whatever. Got the hard knockdown before the last super, so whiffed that last bar, but that's okay, honestly. And the uppercut's going to take that round for Ross. Oh, we have the sides that are wrong. Sorry. There we go. All right, we got a nice little combo coming out of Ross here. Getting the hard knockdown and letting it go. Ooh, the standing heavy punch punishes that rush punch out of Ross. Toast Rider really taking advantage of these moments. Goes for the hard knockdown. In the corner, jumps out. Just a little bit of pressure with that Rekka. Ooh, the uppercut gets the combo. Love those linked lights to keep that going. Goes for the cross-up, but gets hit on the same side. Alright, goes for the universal overhead, but gets punished with a reversal. Standing heavy punch goes into the combo. I'm just going to call it the combo at this point. We know what it is. Alright, no icicle setup, just the Abare we've all been very well acquainted with over the last couple hours. More blocked pressure, although the universal, oh, not universal, sorry, the regular overhead, the Rekka has an overhead finish there, and it was able to hit for Toast Rider, giving him the round. Alright, a jump in, almost like Dalsim's sniper from Street Fighter 4. You can jump back with Arctina and do heavy punch, and hit a lot of options. Alright, jumping in with a heavy kick. The last hit of the Rekka hits the overhead. Odon resetting in the air, going for the patented jump in. Both players jumping in, but Arctina is winning with a light button. Alright, going for the overhead, but gets blocked. The universal overhead comes out of Ross, however. Gets the hit, going for the full combo. Drops it preemptively. Universal overhead hits again, able to pick it up. Oh, almost didn't have the cancel there because they have full bars. They couldn't do the combo because they had full bars and no pop gems. So no chance on getting another pop gem until they spend a bar. And there we go. It looks like they spent a bar and it got punished. Because I just saw a bar of theirs disappear. Oh, you know, you can pop cancel with meter, can't you? I don't even remember anymore. Maybe Matt can help me here. Or defensive? You can defensive roll. That's what it is. You can defensive roll or pop push with meter if you don't have any pop gems. I think. Once again, thank you for correcting me if I'm wrong. Oh, and the wall bounce makes it so the universal overhead actually whiffs there. It was just a little too fast. And then Ross is going to take the second game. All right. Going into the next match. This is really high-level matches. I love to see it. And we are switching sides.
The waves of fate are crashing. Lap 1. Dive in.
All right. We got a sweep out of Toast Rider. And Ross is able to clean up the siege with the broken statue. Arctina hitting with the universal... with the anti-air icicle. Those jumping light kicks are really applying a lot of pressure out of Odon. Arctina able to pick up with a low into the super. Ooh, look at this combo. Are they going to pick up with the Rekka? No, but that's okay. Just setting up some Oki. And the linked lights work here in the corner, getting that patented 8-hit combo. Setting up the statue for some pressure on block. And punishing that attack on block. Once again, doing this really swaggy combo. Whiffs at the end, but that's alright. Able to turn it into what looked like it was going to be a mix-up situation, but it seemed like it dropped preemptively. And then the roll cancel out of Arctina gets the punish. Not able to pick up that combo, but that's alright. Ooh, wall bounce gets the kill. Ross is now leading. 1 game, 1 round against Toast Riders, 1 game.
Lap 2. Dive in.
Alright, jumping in with a light kick is Ross. Throwing out some uncharged uppercuts just to see how it is. I love to see this combo. Oh yeah, there we go. Keep it up. Oh, there we go. Finishing with a jab for the hard knockdown. And then resetting into another combo. No dash cancel, no pop gems. So they have to spam some bar if they want to do any more cancel shenanigans. And they are able to do that with a normal grab into super. Jump in light kick once again. Very good against grounded opponents. Whether crouching or standing, it doesn't really matter. Alright, Toast Rider able to set up a situation here. Ooh, but the uppercut super is able to pick them up. And Ross is going to take that game. That's 2-0. Or, excuse me, 2-1. Alright, Ross is now 1 game away from taking this tournament. The Merfight Beginner Only Brawl number 2. Alright, both players being very defensive at the beginning. Just blocking and poking with lights. Trying to set up their position on the stage. The full Rekka sets up for a combo. Little mix-up happening there with the universal overhead, but it gets guarded by Ross. Both players have very long-ranging pokes with the heavy and sweep from Arctina and with the dash punch out of Odon. And the dash punch into the dash cancel. You love to see that little mix-up opportunity there. Universal overhead is whiffed, but then the follow-up is blocked, so not a whole lot can be done here. Kind of a stalemate of strong tactics between both players. Although I will say Ross has a whole lot of meter. And there we go, gonna spend some of it. Actually, no, never mind, just spending the statue itself. There we go. We got the 1,000 kicks into the ground bounce and the cancel, but this cancel was a little too early and actually swapped sides. The crouching kick into the uppercut, and now Ross is going to be match point for grand finals. Let's see if Toast Rider is able to take it back.
Lap 2. Dive in.
The jumping light kick out of Odon. Holding Arctina down, but you know what? I don't think you can hold this girl down for long. She's going to come back with a vengeance, and it's showing. Ooh, just getting a standing heavy kick there. I love to see that button hit, given it's fairly stubby compared to our other normals, at least. Hard knockdown, not so much in the corner, but the universal overhead is going to hit mid-screen. And then the combo drops. That was interesting. I don't know what happened there. Ross getting the cross-up with a jumping light kick. Once again, a little bit of maybe tournament nerves here. A couple drops from either player. But that's okay. Universal overhead gets blocked, as does the rush punch. Ooh, but you know what? Can't be blocked. A normal grab going into the super. Tries to pick up, but whiffs. That's all right. Universal, nothing. Just an uppercut. Sorry. All right, and we get just a stray hit into super, going into the wombo combo. Here we go. No icicle setup, just the universal overhead into Rekka. Both players being very safe here. Really not committing to anything that's too punishable. All right, jumping heavy punch out of Odon. Talking about punishable, that is punishable and punished by Toast Rider to get them around. All right, it's still match point for Ross. That doesn't mean Toast Rider can't bring it back. Victory is within reach. Rolls out of the cross-up situation. Universal overhead does hit, but not able to follow up. Keep in mind, universal overhead is special cancelable, so you don't have to worry about linking normals after it. All right, you have the anti-air icicle just doing its job very effectively. And Toast Rider setting up mid-screen. Getting the hit with the jumping attack into the reversal. And the sweep into the Rekka follow-up. Not gonna hit, but that's okay. They get the exact same situation again. That's why they call it a vortex. Alright, the hard knockdown from that super. Just so you know, the reason I keep saying that is because it is a guaranteed hard knockdown. Some moves in this game do cause guaranteed hard knockdowns, most of which are command grabs or hit grabs. I would be very interested to see a move that just causes hard knockdown regardless. I think that would be really cool. Like a fireball that just causes hard knockdown. But hey. Alright, that's just my vision. Now it is tied up 2-2. At least in this current set between both players. This is intense, folks. The game is heating up. Despite not being underwater. Yeah. I was going to say despite being underwater, but... Sorry, we're not. Those bubbles are they sink. Bubbles don't usually sink in the ocean like that. Unless they're full of something that's heavier than water. Like toxic farts. So yeah, sorry. It's getting to that point, ladies and gentlemen. It's late at night and the matches have gone long, but you know what? These are really, really fun matches to watch. And I hope everyone's having a good time playing as well. Because that's the whole point of these Merfight beginner-only brawls, is to get folks together, enjoy the game, you know, have something to work towards, obviously, but a lot less pressure than the normal Merfight community kumites. All right, X Ross coming in with that uppercut combo. That was an interesting interaction. Looked like it hit, but it didn't because of the statue. At least I think. Icicle set up, but then the standing low is going to hit. Goes for the, what is this going to be, 16 hits? 17. I'm always wrong. Jumps out of the corner to avoid the reversal. Ooh, anti-air icicle. 2 dashes out of both layers. So that's pop gem down each. And there we go. We got the dash cancel into the universal overhead, but not able to follow up after it. I guess the universal overhead for Odon doesn't have enough hit stun to combo into that. Even though it's canceled. Alright. Oh, I forgot to switch the sides. Sorry. Alright. Toast Rider is 1 point away from resetting the bracket. And they're going to do the wombo combo. No, they don't have enough meter for the wombo combo. Oh! Got an even cooler combo, honestly. Because now they have another bar and full pop jump. Alright, Icicle does the anti-air job. Gets the combo into Herald. Herald. I love this pressure coming out of Toast Rider. Just really good full screen pressure. And it's a hard matchup. Odon can really bridge those gaps and throw out full screen pressure of his own. Not to mention, both of these players are exceptionally good. I'm really proud of them for not having played the game very much. All right, universal overhead combos. I love to see it. Here we go, into the super. Is this going to be a kill for X-Ross? And it is. There's another CGM moment. Call the cops. All right, now Ross is on match point for the tournament, and Toast Rider is on match point for the reset. Let's see what happens. One means we're going home, and the other one means we're staying. I'd honestly love to see more matches, however. Not to be biased. I think Ross is doing really well, and they deserve the win, if that is the case. All right, Grab does combo with the super there. No pickup, however. Rolling out of the corner. Jumping back in, however. Oh, wow, look at that. The anti-air jumping light kick is going to beat whatever that was happening on the other side of the screen. The cross-up jumping light kick once again. Picking them up, but drops the combo a little bit. Gets the back grab, no pickup. Jumping heavy punch. Establishing space in the air. Another one coming out of Odon. And then this combo. Hitting X-Ross. Putting them in a hard knockdown. 17 hits. Artina's in the corner. She's going to icicle. Gets the hit. I don't know why that super did that. We should clip that because that's weird. Yeah, reversal super came out on the wrong side, despite Artina very obviously being on one side and not the other. That was interesting. All right, well, that is it. Ross is going to take it 3-2. Congratulations to both players. Wow. GG's, everybody. Thank you so much for that. That was one hell of a tournament. I really appreciate everybody showing up. And for all the viewers in chat, you guys are all kick-ass. I want to say big shout-outs to Merfight Games, once again, for making this game. They were a wonderful developer, continuing to develop it into early access and beyond. We obviously want to give them a break once the early access is launched, but I don't expect them will take too long to feel the itch to jump back in. All right. One more, or a couple more thank yous. We got Ross. Congratulations for winning. This is awesome just to see new players pick up the game. Toast Rider, thank you for taking second. Mailvich, thank you for joining and taking third. We really appreciate it. Toast Rider, once more, thank you for even encouraging this tournament to happen in the first place. So we had such a positive response to the first one, we had to have another. And I think at this point, we're going to try to run them monthly, if not at least a couple times a year. So Matt's in chat saying that they're hoping to leave early access in February. Can't wait. It's going to be a great time for fighting games and for Merfighters alike. But yeah, once again, thank you for joining. Go check out some of Matt's other projects. They have Battle High, which is a 2D fighting game with high school students that have superpowers. And they are coming out with an update for that sometime soon, sometime after the Merfight early access. And then they're teasing this third project that they'll be working on afterwards. So we're really looking forward to see what happens there. Otherwise, I will catch you folks on the flip side. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening as well as a wonderful weekend. Thank you.